shots until you're old. We just need a face to face. You can pick a time and a place. You'll spend some time away. Now you need to forward. Give me all the work. Let me say work. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, awesome. Okay, well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on to our event today. I am just really excited to host our Own Your Life event today because ain't that the truth? We don't want to be a slave to our job, a slave to our mortgage anymore. We all want to be having more fun in life, and we want to be having all the things that we're dreaming of other than just working and taking care of everybody else. And that's what today is all about. We get to do this with some of our best friends, which is pretty cool. And we have people tuning in from all around Australia. We're going to keep it real. We're going to tell you our real stories and just share what it is that we've been up to and see if this could also be a fit for you. Now, I'm just going to find the lovely Jenna, if she's available. Hang on a second. Jenna is going to share with you all about our Juicy products and our Juicy program. Thank you, Jenna.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having me on today. Hi, everyone. So yes, I'm Jenna. I've had my family on the JBT program and Juice Plus for around 9 months now. Sorry, I'm just catching my breath. Actually, it's been 10 months now. So in the first 10 weeks, we saw, sorry, I'm just turning my phone. We saw our daughter's eczema completely eradicated. In 10 weeks, we've seen her digestive issues rectified. She was previously incredibly and painfully constipated. She's also, and she's no longer, she's now getting regular bowel movements daily. She's also got a condition that causes cysts to grow on the insides of her eyelids. And we weren't expecting to see a huge change in that, to be honest. It's a chronic condition that specialists and doctors told us she would be living with forever. And we were shocked to see within 48 hours cysts in both eyes starting to recede. And we are now 100% in control of those cysts. So seeing that kind of health regeneration, it's been impossible not to share it with people. And you're probably wondering, what is the JBT program? What is Juice Plus? So the JBT program is the Juicy Body Transformation Program. It's a world-class health program. It's an entire toolkit of resources to live at your healthiest and your happiest. You know, it's not a diet. We don't count calories. No one likes to do that, right? We count vitality. It's really there to meet you where you're at, whether you're an elite athlete wanting to improve in performance and stamina, or the mum of 5 that's just looking for ways to raise whole food happy families. So the resources include a massive variety of eating guides, recipe books, meal plans, gratitude journals, detox plans, shopping lists. It's a massive, massive toolkit. And not only do you get lifetime access to this program, but you get to link arms with thousands of people on their own JBT journeys, which is really, really wonderful. And that's all in the privacy of our closed Facebook group. So as mentioned before, along with the JBT program is the Juice Plus nutritional support product. So if you haven't heard of Juice Plus before, this is our main product here. These are our vegan whole food capsules. So inside these babies is around 28 different fruits, veg and berries that are cold pressed juice. So not just the tasty bits, all the seeds, the stems, the whole plant is juiced. It's dehydrated at really low temperatures. The moisture and sugar is removed, and what you're left with is literally thousands of phytonutrients and living enzymes in a powder form. So the reason that the powders are placed inside a capsule rather than putting it in a jar, like what you might find with spirulina, you get a third of the way through that jar and the contents is actually harmed by oxygen and it loses its nutritional value. So all the enzymes are preserved in the whole food capsules that we've got. And I say whole food because all of Juice Plus products are 100% food. That's right. They're real food. So you don't need a science degree to understand the label because it's a food label. There's no health warnings. You could be pregnant, breastfeeding, you could be 3, you could be 93, as long as it's safe for you to eat fruit and veg, then you can eat Juice Plus. Now, not only did Juice Plus do the fruit and veg in capsules, but they also do a chewable form. So it's the equivalent to the fruit and veg capsules, but it's blended with tapioca, right? Which again, 100% whole food. These are awesome for the little ones. My kids love getting up in the mornings and starting the day with their special treats, we call them, because they taste like Starburst, not gonna lie. On top of the fruit and veg capsules and chewables, Juice Plus also do a complete powder. Now, inside this is a massive superfood variety of macronutrients. So in these, you're getting chickpea powder, mushroom powder, yucca, spirulina, pomegranate, bean sprouts, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa, to name a few. As gross as all that sounds, chocolate and vanilla completely mask the taste. These are sensational. Again, an awesome way to start the day. My kids absolutely love having their smoothies. So it's really important to identify that none of these products are here to replace anything, right? So we all need to be getting 3 to 5 serves of fruit and veg a day. I struggle to do that every single day all year round, I must admit, let alone finding fruit and veg that's pesticide and chemical free. So getting the nutrients into my body with Juice Plus means I'm able to bridge the gap between what I am eating and what I should be eating. And not only am I rest assured that I'm fueling my body with the best way possible, but the medical world is actually supporting that with almost 40 peer-reviewed medical journals supporting health regeneration and eating Juice Plus. It's actually the most medically researched supplement in the world, and that's had my attention from the get-go. And these are independent medical peer-reviewed journals. They're gold class, they're pharmaceutically graded. So whilst on the topic of science, it is important to acknowledge the difference between eating real food, this is real food, or having something synthetic and man-made, right? So why would you take a synthetic multivitamin that is lucky to have 20 of the phytonutrients that, say, a real apple would have? Inside one apple is thousands of phytonutrients. And not only do our bodies need thousands and not just 20 isolated man-made versions, but thousands of real living enzymes, we need nutrients that work together in synergy in the body. So vitamin C needs iron to metabolize, and that's one of many examples of vitamins working in synergy. So because we've got this massive range of fruit and veg in our capsules, we're getting vitamin C. You get 40% of your vitamin D intake from one sachet of the plant-based powders, complete powders, right? So you're getting all the vitamin Bs across the board. Vitamin A, as you know, any vitamins that are found in this rainbow of fruit, veg and berries are in the capsules and the sachets. So if you're like me and you like to read up on all of this science is readily available. You just need to reach out to the person who's got you on today. So that's a tiny peek into the science supporting Juice Plus. I'm going to talk now about the magic that happens when you're flooding your body with all these nutrients. So first of all, like attracts like. If you're used to eating carbs and white foods and processed foods, junk food even, you know that's what you start to crave, right? And people say, I've got a junk food addiction. That's true, because your body is craving it. It's craving what it's putting in. So what do you think happens when you're getting all of these nutrients every single day? You start craving more of those things. And I was a bit skeptical of this to begin with. I was hearing people say, my 3-year-old just stole a capsicum off the farmer's market's table and was sitting out the back eating raw kale. And I'm like, whatever, that's not true. That's just a lie. Well, I can totally attest to it. My 2 toddlers and I were sitting at the dinner table eating raw spinach leaves out of the pack. This is last week, like they were chips. And I'm like, proud mummy moment. It's so bizarre, but it's so beautiful. It's true. I'm telling you, it's true. So Juice Plus is known to many as the company with a heart, because for every adult order of the capsules, you can nominate any child between the ages of 4 and 18 to receive their own free products. And you don't get that in many places. Like Kids Eat Free at Sisla, yeah, that's not going to help improve their health. No way. No, so I think for me, seeing the health regeneration firsthand in my own daughter, being able to give that gift to other parents who themselves struggle, watching their kids in so much pain when they don't have to, is such a beautiful gift. It's such a wonderful thing to be a part of. And it's not just the kids who benefit. I used to be such a tired, cranky mama with 2 kids under 2. I had really bad insomnia, had anxiety so bad that I would barely leave the house, ever. And I can now say that with so much pride and so much relief, that I am the happiest and healthiest I've ever felt, ever. And I could go on for hours about how grateful I am being a part of this amazing community of people and this company. So I'm going to hand it back to Michelle. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Thanks so much, Jenna. That was absolutely beautiful. Thanks heaps. Love hearing all about your story, that's for sure. So, I mean, I know in my household, we've definitely noticed an increase in immunity. We were getting, 8 to 10 colds every winter, and now we do get the odd sniffle. Like, I'm a little bit nasally at the moment, but nothing like we used to experience. And my son, so my eldest son, my little one would always eat everything, but my eldest son last night sat down to a bowl of pesto penne pasta, and it was a lentil based pasta with broccoli, so completely green, and he never even used to eat one vegetable. So I can certainly relate to seeing those kids eating much more fruit and veggies, which is really exciting as a parent. But look, I'm going to switch it up now and talk about our awesome business opportunity. And I know that when I first started in this business, I was really skeptical. I doubted my ability to have success in this because I've never been a business-minded person. I've never been a sales type of person. I also thought that I'd need to know a lot of people, that I'd need to be an expert to do this. I thought I'd need a lot of time. And I also thought I'd have to be one of those crazy sales people doing party plans and just running around trying to sign up all of my friends. But I can tell you that I'm definitely not that person, and we're not those people. It's not like that at all. But look, we do have a couple of misconceptions in our business. So the first one I want to show you about is how a traditional business compares to our opportunities. So if you have a look at a traditional business, it's actually shaped a lot like this. So you've got the CEO at the top. You've got all of the workers down here. So I'm going to use an example of when it was about 15 years ago, I worked for Sports Girl. I'm sure all of you mamas know that lovely brand. Now, I started off as a store assistant. Above me, we had a store manager, we had area managers, state managers, and various levels of those management positions. Now, while I was there, I actually got promoted to second in charge, okay? So I was somewhere here. I didn't earn any more money, but I had to do more work for that. And if I was going to try and advance to even just a store management position, I was going to have to fight my manager for that. And, we had become friends, and I'm sure she wouldn't have appreciated that. So to get to really advance was highly unlikely. Getting to this CEO position was pretty much impossible. And that's what I love about our business, is that it's more like this. We all come in as virtual franchisees, unlimited positions as a virtual franchisee. Now, there's different promotions and levels we can reach along the way, all the way up to our pinnacle position of NMD, National Marketing Director. And at NMD, there are unlimited positions for this as well. The best part about this is you cannot get there on your own. You have to help, encourage, support each other, and it's completely unlike any other workplace or any other business I've been involved in. So we absolutely love it, and we love that community and that support. But we also have another misconception in our business. So I'm just going to ask Danny to clear that up. Thanks, Danny.
Hey, Mish. Thanks. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. So just quickly about me, I started my journey in this business 10 months ago. I was working in the corporate world for 13 years and had just had my third child. So I decided to leave the corporate world for good and be a stay-at-home mum with my 3 babies. I'd missed out on so much with them and didn't want to miss out on too much more. So it was an exciting experience, but at the same time, I was worried that we were going to struggle financially going down to that one wage. When I came across the business, it made sense. It was perfect timing because I could still do this and be home with the kids, and it was helping my family financially. I'd had a passion for nutrition for a long time, and if I can help other people be healthy, then I'm winning at both things. So I jumped in and I said, you know, I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. One of the biggest things, though, when I first started, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do it because I'm not a salesperson. And the first thing everyone said was, it's not sales. It is really about sharing your story, recommending things, listening to people's stories, and helping them along the way. So I'll show you a little diagram. So I thought I was going to have to chase down all my friends and family to be part of this business, but it's not like that. So when I joined, put me. Now, I shared the love of the product, as I said, and my results, and I had someone join our JBT program, and that was Leah. Now, she had great results from the program, loved the program. She was a full-time working mama and wanted to be able to cut some hours down at work. So she came to me and she said, hey, what's this business about? What are you doing? I see that you're, you know, doing things with the kids, but you're still home. So she joined our business and I coached her and I showed her what she needed to do. Then she had someone, Maria, join. And Maria was a stay-at-home mum. She wanted to start doing something for herself while looking after the kids and being able to just contribute to the family budget. Then after that, Maria had Kelly join. Now, when I started, I only knew Leah. So, Leah, who joined my team. I didn't know Maria and Kelly. And then over time, I have had people reach out and join my team. Leah has had people, and those people have had people, and so on. So over time, the main team has grown even bigger into other teams. And this is how the business can grow. And it's what we call, this is what we call the popcorn effect. So it's like, you know, when you put popcorn on the stove and it pops away and you take it off and it continues to pop, that's what our business does. So you don't need to know all these people. You only need to know one to start your business growing. So I hope that's cleared up a misconception for you. And I'd love to hand you over to the beautiful Shay and for her to share her story. Thanks, Shay.
Thanks, Jenny. Hi, everyone. I'm Shay. I came across Juice Plus about 4 months ago now, and I can honestly say it's changed everything for us. Not only has it improved our health, but it's also changed my perspective on health and also changed my perspective on, or our outlook on, our financial future. So when the product was initially explained to us, for me, it just made absolute sense. I just kept thinking, you know, if this product could bridge the nutritional gap that I knew existed in my family, then I wanted it. I knew that I needed it, and I knew that my kids definitely needed it. So I'm so glad we gave it a go, because within about 4 weeks, the kids were eating their veggies and salads. And they were brilliant with their fruit beforehand, but veggies and salads were an absolute no-go zone for us. So I knew that they just weren't getting what they needed to stay healthy, especially over winter, and that was really important to me. So It's been really great, the benefits of including them in the kids' diet. And they also sleep better, so that's a massive win for us. For Chris and I, we've just noticed a massive energy shift or energy boost. So instead of sleepwalking our way through the brekkie routine, pretty much we're up and out of bed and getting on with our day. And prior to that, I was pretty much dragging myself out of bed. So yeah, the energy boost has been fantastic. But for me personally, I've had chronic digestive issues since I was about 11. And that has definitely improved out of sight. And I've also had, sorry guys, so chronic inflammation issues with my knee and my lower back. And I used to go to the chiropractor definitely twice a month, so once a fortnight, and I haven't been in maybe 3 months. So about a month after starting taking the product, I noticed that I just didn't need to go anymore. So that was really great. From a business point of view, if I'm really honest, I was a bit more skeptical on that front, but that was purely because I didn't know how the business worked. But since then, I've learned more about the business, more about the company. I've looked at the business model, and it just really excites us. But what I love most about it is that you just don't need to know it all straight away. We give you the tools to begin, and then there's constant support along the way. So you're never alone. You're not doing it on your own ever. And yeah, it's been brilliant for us, and we're really excited about where it's going to take us. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Shay. And I love that we actually can do this business not just from anywhere, but with our babies literally on our lap. She's so cute. So don't ever be sorry, that's for sure. Oh, and at the moment I am doing this from my house. All of our furniture is gone because we're moving. So you really can. You can do it from anywhere, and you can do it with your babies on your lap. So that's pretty exciting. So I'm going to talk to you now about how we get paid. And we get paid in 3 different ways in our business. So the first way that we get paid is through retail commission. This is what we earn when we join a customer to the Juicy Body Transformation Program. We connect the customer straight to the Juice Plus company, so we do not have to do any holding of stock, any shipping of stock. Now, I love to say that we really are in a recommending business, because when you go to a beautiful restaurant, you take a picture of your meal and you put it on Facebook and tell everyone how awesome that restaurant is. So you're basically recommending that. That's exactly what we do, but we get paid to do it. Second way we get paid is through residual income, and this is where we earn a percentage on the success of our team's business. Now, this has also been coined the term beach money, because ultimately you want to be on the beach or wherever it is that you love to be, what you enjoy doing, or even sleeping, and you're still earning that residual income. The third way that we get paid is through bonuses. Now, bonuses are the now money. They're the fun money, and we have a little rule in our team that if you earn a bonus, you need to spend at least some of it on yourself. So whether you go out and you get a beautiful massage or pedicure, or buy that lovely dress you've been wanting, and I know as mamas we often don't get that opportunity and spend that on ourselves, so it feels really nice to be able to do that. Look, I've been with the Juice Plus company now for just over 12 months, and before I started this business, my husband and I had been in financial difficulty for over 5 years, and 3 years ago we moved away from all of our family for his work, just to try and get ahead. And I'll be honest, we weren't getting ahead. We were still really struggling to stay afloat. So I just thought, what if? I had absolutely nothing to lose, and I can tell you that 12 months on, we've had the removalists here this week because we're moving back to our home, and that wasn't even on the radar for us before I joined this business. So it's completely changed our lives, and we're just so excited. It's only the beginning. So it really isn't about the amount of money that you make. It's what you can do with that money, and that is create a healthy lifestyle for yourself, for your family, create time freedom, just more choices in life and the opportunity to say yes to more. And I believe that to be truly healthy, you need to be healthy financially as well, because financial stress causes stress in all areas of your life, in your relationships, in your family, and just your overall health and well-being. So why don't you have the courage to ask what if today? You just don't know where your life could be in a month, in a year, in 5 years from now, because if nothing changes today, well, then nothing is going to change. And the opportunities in our business really are limitless. We get to be a part of this beautiful community of like-minded people. We're all on the same mission. We're creating a better life for ourselves and our families, and just inspiring lots of people along the way. So if any of this resonates with you today, reach out to the person who invited you here. Just get curious, get any of your questions answered, because we would love to see you on our journey, on our mission. And I want to thank you all so much for jumping on today. We're here same time every Wednesday, so have an awesome day, everyone.
Thanks, Mish. See you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Oi, okay,